Hey everyone, I am here to do Aria's 4-month update. Here she is. Can you say hey? Can you say hey? Can you smile? Can you smile? She is very smiley now, but for some reason, why aren't you smiling? Can you smile? Is that you? I don't know why she's not smiling. We just had her 4-month appointment. She turned 4 months on the 7th of February. Whoops, sorry. And it is now the 14th, so I am like a week late. But better late than never, right? I also wanted to wait until we had our appointment, and we just had our appointment Wednesday. It's Saturday. So this girl is 16.8 pounds. She is such a big girl. Are you a big girl? Are you a big girl? I think they said she was 90th percentile for weight. And for height, she was 80th percentile. She is 25.5 inches long. So she's grown 5 inches since she was born. And she has almost doubled her birth weight. Not quite, but almost. Woo! She is in 3 to 6 month clothes. This is a 3 to 6 month sleeper. She can fit in 6-month clothes. 6-month pants fit her better than 3 to 6 months because she's long, and she wears cloth diapers, so the cloth diapers are a little bit more bulky. So she is 3 to 6 month clothing, and she is eating 6 ounces every 3 to 4 hours, but it's usually every 3 hours. It really just depends. I started her on rice cereal when she was about, I think 3.5 months old. I started her on rice cereal, and she really seems to do better on it. I just started putting it in her morning and nightly bottles only. Well, I started putting it in her nightly bottles only. Not so she can sleep better, because she already has always been an amazing sleeper, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But just because I felt like I wanted to introduce it to her, and I felt like she needed it because she would get fussy within like 2 hours and want to eat. And I figured, well, rice cereal will keep her fuller longer. And plus, she's 3.5, she's months old, she's ready for it. So I started doing that, and it started to work better. And then I started doing it in the morning, just so that during the day I can go longer stretches without feeding her. And it worked really great. So I started feeding her out of a spoon a couple of days ago. And I only did that at night, and she seems to be doing well on it. Some nights is better than others. The first couple nights, it seemed like it really worked great, and then I did it not last night but the night before, and she kind of just spit everything out. So it's working. We're working on it. We'll get better as time goes by, I'm sure. And what are you looking at? He's just looking around. So as far as sleep goes, she usually goes to bed around 6:30 or 7. Sometimes it's 7:30, but usually it's 6:30 to 7. And she'll sleep until, if I let her sleep in all the way until she wakes up, it'll be close to 7:15. But and when I have to go to work during the week, I go ahead and get her up at 6:30. So she sleeps a good 10 to 12 hours a night. Usually it's like 12 hours. She's a really great sleeper, and I'm so thankful for that. And you know, I couldn't be more blessed. She sleeps awesome, and I get full night's sleep, and that's great since I'm back to work now. So it's great. We're still cloth diapering, and she is still doing well with those. I really like them. And as far as the disposables at night, we are still doing that at night, and she's in size 3 now. She can still fit in size 2. Size 3, I moved her up just because size 2 was I would wake her up in the morning and she would be so full, like it would be leaking, because I guess, you know, she sleeps a long time. And not only that, I mean, the size 2, I think it said it ended at 15 pounds. So she's 16 pounds now. So I went ahead and moved her up to size 3 just at night. And that seems to be working better. She loves her bumbo seat. And she's doing good at sitting up. She actually can sit up by herself for, I mean, probably about 5 to 10 seconds, and then she'll fall over. But still, that's really great. She hasn't rolled over yet. Last night, I tried to lay her down on her belly, and she wants to roll over. She's trying so hard at it, but she's not quite there yet. So I'm still working with her on that. Still working. She usually smiles constantly. I don't know why she won't smile. Can you smile? Look. Look. Maybe if she'll look at me, she'll smile. Hey. Hey. I want to get her. Hey. Yeah, she's not doing it right now. But she is still doing great. The only thing that I've noticed, I really think she's starting to teeth. And I felt in her gums, and they feel kind of like rough a little bit, but I'm not positive that she's teething, but I really think so, because she's always got her fist in her mouth, and when I put my finger in her mouth, she bites down on it really hard. So I really think she's starting to teeth. We tried a teething ring, and she doesn't really like it that much. I guess because it's really cold, and she just is not used to that. Hey, what are you doing? I have noticed, I don't know if y'all will be able to tell, but she's starting to get a little, yeah, you probably can't tell, but she's starting to get a little cradle cap. It's only right here, and there's like one patch up here, but it's really not that bad. I talked to the pediatrician about it, and she is saying that I should just put dandruff shampoo on it, and which I have been doing that. So it's getting a little better. So she is just advancing in everything. She's doing wonderful. I was kind of concerned that she hasn't rolled over yet. And the pediatrician told me that if she doesn't roll over by 5 months, then we'll discuss like an issue. But she said that most babies don't even roll over till they're 4.5, 5 months anyway. So with that being said, we still have time to work with her. And she doesn't really like her swing anymore. She loved it when she was a newborn. Now she's kind of, she likes it, but she really only likes it for naps. So we're working with her on that. Speaking of naps, she doesn't take long naps anymore, but I don't expect her to because she sleeps so long at night. Her naps are usually only about 20 to 30 minutes at a time, and she usually only takes like 2 of them. So she really only naps 40 minutes to an hour during the day altogether, which is fine. I totally am okay with that because she sleeps so well at night. And she still loves her play mat. We have an exosaucer. She will sit in it and play for a minute, but she really doesn't, she's not too fond of that yet. I've noticed this month especially, she's very, I wouldn't say clingy, but she's very, she knows who she wants, and it's usually me. If, like I had some of my coworkers come over like last weekend, and she stayed with them for a second and she started crying. She's just a mama's girl, and that's totally fine with me too, because she might be my only baby. I don't know. And so she's usually wanting me, and she doesn't really like if I'm out of the room. Like if she's playing on her play mat, or she's in her swing, or whatever she's doing, if I walk out of the room, she'll be okay for a minute, but if I don't come back shortly, then she will start crying for me and wanting to know where I'm at and why I'm not in there. She's a great helper when I cook. At night, she'll sit in her bumbo seat and just watch me cook, and has no problem with that whatsoever. What else about you? She is just fantastic. She's a really great baby. She loves her babysitter, which is great. And what else? What else do you want to tell him? What else do you want to tell him? She still does spit bubbles. She does those all the time. And why is it getting dark in here? There we go. Spit bubbles, spit bubbles. She has laughed like 5 times out loud, 5 or 6 times. Usually, it's harder to make her laugh than it is to smile. She can smile pretty easily. I don't know why she never does it when I have the camera out. Unless I'm taking a picture. She'll smile for the camera picture, but I don't know. So, other than that, I really guess that's all for her 4-month update. She's just growing like a weed. And I really feel, like I always say, I can't believe she's this many months. But really, 3 to 4 months was so slow. Like, it seemed like she was 3 months. It seemed like she was 3 to 4 months forever. And I don't know why. But, because the other months flew by. But 4 months is already flying by. I can't believe she's already 4 months and a week old today. 4 months and a week old. Who's that baby? Who's that baby? So anyway, I guess that's really all that we want to say. She's just thriving. She's doing awesome. The pediatrician said she was fine. For vaccinations, we got all the vaccinations except for rotavirus. We did not get that one. Yes. Yes. And she seemed to do better without getting that one, because she got that one for her 3-month, and it's the rotavirus. If you're not familiar with that, it's a vaccine for diarrhea. It's a virus that's for diarrhea. And when she got it, she actually got diarrhea as soon as she got that shot. So I really didn't like it. I was against it. I was like, oh, that's not good. And she was so crabby for like 3 days. So we chose not to get the rotavirus vaccine. And she seemed like she's doing a lot better without that. So other than that, I guess that's it. And we will see you for 5 months. Bye. Say bye.